do you think the same way as I do that adult Narutos need to be more prevalent in this game? There are only two adult Naruto's Naruto Blazing. This guy, which I'm making a showcase for him because I never did a showcase for him when he was buffed. And the other one is this one right here, the quote-unquote the last. He's really not the last. He is a Shinden just like Sasuke, but he is supposed to be the last. I don't think they hold like the rights for the movies, which is why they didn't just make him outright the last with like the scarf and stuff. But he's not actually the last, which is sad, but you can keep calling him the last. He's supposed to be it, right? He's supposed to be it. But this Naruto is a really interesting unit because he was buffed. And ever since he was buffed, we've not seen any other buffs for units, and I think more buffs should come in the near future. What he was buffed was, I have here in this website, they still have the old info. The jutsus, first of all, used to be 4.2, now it's 5.5, and used to be 8.5 or 12 if they're sealed, and now it's 14.5 and 16 if they're sealed. And then, oh actually this reminds me, I need to put a ceiling in there, I forgot. Also, field skill and body skill were buffed. His abilities were omega buffed. It used to be only 50% damage reduction towards skill. Now it's 50% plus 50% extra damage against skill. Overall, and the stats were also buffed as well, it used to be lower. Overall, they buffed this unit a hefty amount. And they need to buff more units. They need to buff more units, especially old ones. So I need ceiling. I'm pretty sure. Let me change Obito. Let me put a ceiling unit. I don't know who. Oh, this is just wisdom. I don't know who seals. The thing about sealing is that, yeah, this is an outdated thing, right? Sealing is so bad because most units just nullify being jutsu sealed, right? So this is Azuma seal. I forgot. Nah, like jutsu sealing is such an outdated thing. Nowadays, pretty much every person you face, every enemy you face on PvE just nullifies being jutsu sealed, I mean. So, I mean, I'm just gonna take this Obito. I'm not gonna get the jutsu sealing. I'm thinking switch sealing. I'm not gonna get the jutsu sealing anyways. Oh, the Hinata, I'm not gonna make a showcase for Hinata anyways. I'm just wanting to do it for Naruto, so I might as well just bring Hinata. The Hinata that came with him was also buffed with Naruto's buff. And where is she? She seals, right? Because they're kind of like made for each other. 90% of sealing, yeah. She was also buffed, by the way. Here's the thing, these units are so old. When did this Naruto come out? Let me check. Let me just check real quick when this Naruto came out. He came out on March of 2017. 2017. That's when he came out. Of course, he was buffed, and I don't remember the reason why they buffed him. Like, there was no reason, they just did. Let me increase the volume. There was no reason. They just did, and ever since then, we've gotten no more. I was hoping they would buff the old units, like exclusive like this Naruto is, because this Naruto is an exclusive unit to the wedding banner. You could have pulled him in the tickets for the 30th anniversary. I pulled him. But he was exclusive, so normal jutsu damage with the extra 50% should do some 27k. Again, this unit came out in 2017, so you can't really judge too much on him. I should save someone that can be jutsu sealed, but I don't know if any of them can, is the thing. I'm gonna bet that Choji's dad can be jutsu sealed. I hate forgetting people's names, but I haven't watched Naruto in so long. I'm rewatching Naruto, by the way, but I'm still in the classic. I'm not in the Shippuden yet. In the Shippuden. I'm not in part 2 yet. And I also need to watch Fate. I need to watch One Piece. I need to finish Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I have so many anime I need to watch, man. It's just a sad life of a weeb. Sad life of a weeb. Okay. Let me see if I can get Naruto's big buff, because again, bosses, they just cannot be sealed. And if I can just get his big buff in the beginning, how long is she? 6 turns. Okay, that's a good amount. That's a good amount of turns. 6 turns. If I can get the jutsu sealing, if he doesn't get jutsu sealed, I'm gonna take as he can't be jutsu sealed, right? Okay. Next time I can just jutsu with Hinata now. Again, let me check. Oh, it's actually 100%. Yeah, if this doesn't jutsu seal, he cannot be jutsu sealed because it's 100%. Yeah, he cannot be jutsu sealed. Okay. As I said, most enemies just cannot be jutsu sealed. And if I jutsu like a small guy, well, that's a waste of an ultimate, right? If I jutsu someone that has like low amount of health, first of all, they will die. And even if they don't, that's such a waste of an ultimate. That is single target, right? So in general, jutsu sealing is not very good. But it just shows like how aged this unit was, right? I would have to bring it to like a very old event, but let me just check out his damage real quick, because I've never seen the new damage of his ultimate. Doesn't he have like a really cool ultimate? Or am I tripping? I mean, it is cool. It is very cool. 73k, that's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good, 73k. Of course, it doesn't hit as hard as like the new units, right? He was buffed, but you know, he's still an old unit. But again, I am just hoping that they're gonna continue with this. I'm thinking of other units they could buff. Like, let me go in while I'm here in the desktop right here. Let me go in the events timeline just so I can check other units they can buff. There's no way this Hinata can be jutsu sealed. I'm gonna try, but I don't think she can be jutsu sealed. I mean, they can buff the old Blazing Festivals. You know, the Rock Lee, the Zabuza, the Heart Itachi Blazing Festival. They should buff those Blazing Festivals, man. They really should. And on the thinking of others, like some normal banner units, they could buff like the OG Naruto, Kakashi, and Sasuke, the first summonable units in the game. They should do that. Like, there's so many units. They could just increase their stats, increase the multiplier on their jutsus, increase like their field skill, and that would be like so good. Or just change their field skill altogether. Yeah, cannot be jutsu sealed. She has 100% chance. It just shows that jutsu sealing is outdated. The jutsu sealing it just doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't work anymore. Boom. It's not a thing that I mean, yeah, because like this boss is not even that hard, you know, and she cannot be jutsu sealed. Okay, if I can place my Naruto close to the other Naruto, I can get the damage. Okay. Let me see my boy. Oh, are you kidding me? No. All right, I can. Yeah. Double 750 boosted Naruto. How much is the damage? I just want to see this. 117k. Again! A unit from 2017. Let me see some units that released on that time. And compare them, right? Some unit... Oh, he's a body type right now. Okay. Some units that were released at the same time as Naruto. He was released in May. I have... Ooh, the samurai units released... very close to him. You need to buff Samurai Karin because she was never buffed. Like, Samurai Sakura was buffed and now she's really good, right? Samurai Karin was never buffed. She's still there. Just with her old... Oh, are you kidding me? Samurai Karin is still there with her old stuff. Her old healing. Oh boy. It was a time that... what is this? The Omoi and Susanoo Sasuke released, the Wisdom Susanoo Sasuke, another unit that deserves a buff, man. If they ever buff Susanoo Sasuke, which I think they should, they could remove the amount of chakra that he takes, just make it like a 4 and 8 chakra. That alone would make him a good unit. Just make him 4 and 8 would make him a good unit, and he wouldn't even be like that OP. He'd just be good, like increasing the attack rate and his field skill, just stuff like that. This Naruto, I said this when they did buff him in the first place. These types of units, what is Hinata's field skill? Oh, I thought it was reduced damage. These types of units just make me have hope that Blazing will do this in the future, but for now, it doesn't seem like they have any plans, because ever since Naruto buff, nothing happened. We do this, you still have damage reduction, but let me just do it. And then I can do the ultimate with Naruto again. Oh boy. I don't think does he give himself damage reduction right now? I don't know, I just think he does the damage. Okay, I didn't want him to give himself damage reduction again. If he does, it's a yikes. But This is gonna make the play. We need more adult Narutos and we need more buffs. I feel like just the buffs alone will make people happy. Right? I'll be very happy with more adult Naruto, especially Boruto era. But at this point, we're just guessing we just can't, right? We're just guessing we don't have the rights. 122k. Naruto's interesting. Wait, did he do more damage this time, or am I tripping? I think I'm tripping. But thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe.